Revelio. Welcome, wizards, witches, and no-mages. My name's David Syczylo, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to visit my channel, Wands and Reviews. If you've been following my channel, you would be aware that SpinMaster Toys has been making the short 12-inch Magical Collector Toy Wands that come in a theme with 9 wands to collect, each with a themed wand stand. Now, these wand sets used to be sold exclusively at Walmart stores, but I've seen them now for sale at Meijer stores, as well as the exclusive set from Barnes & Noble. However, SpinMaster and Cracker Barrel restaurants have teamed up for an exclusive set of these wands. Now, I have to say that this particular set has been released overseas in 2024. So why Cracker Barrel restaurants? Just like the set of wands that was made exclusive to Barnes & Noble bookstores, it was a way for SpinMaster to release this set of wands in the United States. And if you've not been to a Cracker Barrel restaurant lately, they do have a small Harry Potter section that you might want to check out. Now, let's take a closer look at the set of Harry Potter Magical Collector Wands with the theme of spells sold exclusively at Cracker Barrel restaurant stores. Since all 9 of these wands come in the same box, I'm just going to show the outer box one time. As you can see, it says Harry Potter Magical Collector Wands, and the theme is spells. And for this theme, it has Albus Dumbledore on the box. There's all the copyright information. And on the back, it does show the 9 wands that are included. Now, to open these boxes, there is tape that you'll have to cut. And carefully, and then if you push, you can slide the inner box out. And this is just a sleeve to cover it up. Now, the box, they're all the same on the inside. But when you open it up, it's going to reveal which wand is inside, and these flaps are usually very tight to bend over. And the first wand is Minerva McGonagall. And as usual, it has some nice artwork on the flap. To remove the wand from its box, you'll notice that there's rubber bands holding it in place. You just have to cut them off and slide out the wand. Now, these wands are much shorter than the Noble Collection wands, and each of these wands only measure in at 12 inches in their length. But for a toy, these wands are actually pretty neat, and the detailing on them is very close to what the real wand is. And like I said, they are short, they're made of hard plastic, so you don't want to go jabbing anybody with these because they are pretty stiff. And at the bottom of the inside of this box, take the top out that holds the wand, you will see the base with the magical spell effect. And they are attached to an inside cardboard insert. I'm going to move the box out of the way. And of course, there's always an instruction thing that's on cardboard to show you how to assemble the base, and then you can place the wand inside. And like the wand, the bases are, attached. And each base always has the name of the character for the wand. Professor McGonagall. This is the spell effect and the spell. These are made out of translucent plastic. And these just fit right into the slot, and you can see, that one has a square. I don't think it really matters which way you put this, but there probably is a correct way. But this is Minerva McGonagall's base all put together. And then you can take her wand and you can place it into the hole. And then the wand will stand up. And that's what it would kind of look like with the wand inside. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open up the other 8 wands so that I can show them to you. The second wand that I opened up is Ronald Weasley's. And again, it has the nice artwork, and he gets Expecto Patronum as his spell. Oops, I just knocked over my boxes. And this is Ronald Weasley's wand. And again, these wands are very hard plastic, so you don't want to jab anybody with them. And there is his base with the wand, or the spell pieces. I will remove those and then show it to you. Okay. Here is the base, Ron Weasley. Here is his spell piece. And I'm matching the spell to look like what's on the inside of the box. And then you got the swirl part. Oh, you gotta go around it to fit. There we go. I would say to put the swirl part in before the spell part to make it just a little bit easier to install. And then, of course, you can place Oops. Oh, that's an issue. Ron Weasley's wand is oblong and this hole is circle. And it's very... It doesn't really fit unless you shove it in, and then it will stand. Even though I find that as a flaw, I do like how the wand actually fits tight to keep it from moving and falling over. The third wand in this series is Professor Lockhart. His wand is really short compared to what the actual prop was. Obliviate is his spell. And here's his rather short wand. The detailing on the handle is actually not bad. Sorry for the noise outside, that's the garbage truck. And of course, there's his stand with spell pieces. Professor Lockhart. There. Next, we have Professor Flitwick's wand. And his spell is Wingardium Leviosa. And there is his wand. There is his base. Okay, we're at the halfway point, and I do believe Pavari Patil's wand is new to the Magical Collector Mystery Wands. And her spell is ridiculous. Like I said, I do believe her wand is a first for this wand series. I like how, the fingers rest in those little grooves. And from what I've been told, this area is supposed to be a dragon's wing. And we have her spell piece and base. And that is her base assembled. Out of the previous series of these wands, I really do like these bases the best. Oops, sorry about that. Next up, we have Neville Longbottom's wand. And his spell is Petrificus Totalis. And here is his wand. And there's his base and spell pieces. Neville Longbottom. Three wands to go, and this is Sirius Black Swand. And his spell is Expelliarmus. Wow. His wand is very robust. And it's like super, hard plastic. So definitely, you do not want to jab anybody or poke somebody in the eye with a wand, because they are extremely solid. And the detailing is very nice. Base and one spell parts. Sirius Black. Second to last, we have Albus Dumbledore's wand, or known as the Elder Wand. And his spell is Lumus. And his base and parts. Albus Dumbledore. I like the contrasting of the yellow and orange with the purple. And the final wand in the spell series is Ginny Weasley. And her spell is Reducto. Again, these wands are only 12 inches in their length, so, they look rather short when you're holding them. Her base and spell pieces. Ginny Weasley, So that was a quick look at the new set of Magical Collector Wands from SpinMaster Toys being sold exclusively at Cracker Barrel restaurants. Being that these 12-inch collector toy wands are a Cracker Barrel restaurant exclusive, they might be harder to acquire than the sets usually sold at Walmart and Meijer's. So, if you're a hardcore collector, you might want to visit your local Cracker Barrel restaurant store before these wands are gone. Now, you might be wondering, how do you know which of these wands is in what box? To figure it out, you have to look at the identification number. It is not the set of double numbers within the white box area next to the UPC. You have to look at the printed number underneath those numbers to identify the wand inside. I hope you've enjoyed this video review today of the new 2025 SpinMaster Magical Collector Wands sold exclusively at Cracker Barrel restaurants with me. If you did, please click on that thumbs up button, and while you're here, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, why not subscribe today? I really do appreciate it, as each and every like and new subscriber keeps me motivated to keep sharing with you, and you can help me out by sharing this video with your family and all of your friends. Thank you for taking the time to visit my channel today, and remember, the wand chooses the wizard unless you use the codes.